Yo, 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 yo. I'm just playing, man. What's going on, brothers and sisters? I am on my first day for my poop check for my snakes. Fed them this past Monday. Again, for those that don't know, I have transitioned all of my snakes to the same feeding day. Makes it easier for me to do my cleaning and so forth, you know what I'm saying? It's been working since it's been working, and I don't plan on changing it anytime soon. The way that I do it is, if I feed them on the same day, they're more than likely to all eat on the same day, to poop on the same day or the day after, unless they're having some valve issues or something, valve moving issues. But look at Raj trying to come out of her enclosure, but you can't do that right now, ma'am. So sometimes the snakes get poop on their hides. Now you see how I created this snake hide with one of those little plastic drawers. I'll sit this over here on this sanitation desk, and I will work toward getting things cleaned up. I will clean up that snake hide, but first I got to clean the poop. You don't want that to be left inside the enclosure, and then you also don't want the snake all rubbing on it. So she's got a nice flow. So I tend to notice with my snakes, they have like these two different times where they poop. Hold on, relax, okay? Let me get this. It's just me. It is just your papa. You got a nice crap over here today, don't you? Good Lord. So it comes out two different ways. It's kind of crazy because it like reminds me of like bird crap. Looks like bird crap, like a beady bird crap. No, bird crap's normally pretty watered down. So after I clean their poop, especially if I'm able to get it on the first day, I like to make sure that I take that whole chunk, that whole area pretty much. I like to remove all of that substrate. Because if you know, or if your pythons are like mine, our snakes are pretty much quite the same, then you know that a lot of the time when they poop, they pee at the same time. And I don't know if I'm mistaken, and that's just some watered down pee, but if I'm not mistaken, when they poop, they pee at the same time. So, yeah. In order to keep that area clean, you'd want to, and to make sure that your freaking place isn't smelling crappy as hell, you'd want to make sure that you clear out that whole area, not just pick up the poop and carry on, because chances are they probably peed at the same time. And you can see the poop, but you can't see the pee. So what you see in the pee and not being able to see the poop, what you see in the poop and not being able to see the pee, you can be touching all kind of stuff. And like I'm always talking about cross-contamination, if you're not paying enough attention, you can be getting yourself into even worse things. I've had a friend who I'm having some pretty respiratory issues because of the urine from the snakes, and it's very possible, man, if you not using your preventative measures, because this stuff can be toxic as well. So I'm currently just cleaning this snake hide a little bit. Cleaning the snake hide. Give it a little wash. I also use Dawn and Clexidine when I'm cleaning these. It helps. The Dawn soap cleans it, and the Clexidine sanitizes it. I use alcohol sometimes, just as a preventative measure. I do that before I even before I use the Clexidine most times, just to, I don't know, alcohol is just a natural thing for me, for sanitation. It works. Just to clean that up, 99% rubbing alcohol. Bam. And then I rinse that out, and then I clean it with the Clexidine. Get out a good rinse. And then, I do everything in a stainless steel, clean sink. You know what I'm saying? And then you also want to make sure you sanitize your sinks. You know what I'm saying? If you're cleaning anything in your sink, regardless of what you use the sink for, even if it's just for your reptiles, or even if it's just for whatever the case is, want to make sure that you're giving it a pretty good cleaning. I gotta mop my floors. See, a little drip just came from under the oh wait, you know what? One more thing that I like to do after switching out the wasted substrate, you know, like after I've had to take some out. Now, if you sit there and you put ample time in between, you checking for the snake's poop after they poop, and you've gone a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you have poop all over the tank. Now, mind you, if they only eat once a week and you fed them 3 weeks and you haven't cleaned up their poop, that's all I'm gonna say. That's pretty ridiculous. At this point, I'm questioning you and your snake ownership. They eat once a week and they only poop when they poop. So if they eat once a week, that means they poop once a week, maybe twice sometimes. They already only have to eat once a week, bro. Like, you can't take care of the responsibilities, the civil responsibilities. You decide you wanted to get it, then you decided you wanted 2 of them, you know, and so forth. And what I'm saying though, cases like these, get rid of the mass of the substrate up there around that whole area, and then I fucking change this glove just to make sure I don't use. What's up, y'all? And then I freaking use this mister to get the substrate back right. I like to put a little extra in there. So I like to keep a few extra bags of the cypress mulch because it works the best. And I normally mix it with a little bit of repti soil because I like how moist it stays. So now you can put a little bit of that in there. I didn't take out much out of her enclosure. So this is just to put a little more. Hold on, Rise. Hold on. I know you're ready to express yourself. Give me a minute, baby. So something that's new with me and my snakes, I'm used to pulling them outside their enclosures and feeding them. This last 6 months to a year, I've been feeding them inside their enclosures. And I've also been feeding them inside their enclosures, and I've also been feeding all of my snakes frozen and thawed. So before I had a few that ate frozen, a few that ate thawed, and so forth. And you know, when it works, it works. I ended my last feeding journeys with the live feedings. I was kind of hitting the mice in the head with the tongs to make them a little brain dead, and then I was feeding it to them. That actually was working, but it's still kind of unnecessary, so I just let go. Petunia, Violet, those are snakes that I have that would not eat frozen at first. It's like no matter what I did, they wouldn't take their food unless it was live. Everybody else would eat, and they would just sit there like, oh yeah, I'm not eating. I'm like, damn, they really only want their food frozen. So I do this to get my substrate back, you know, moist. Mix it up a little bit. Don't bite me, Rise. I'm just trying to get your cage together, baby. Your tank, not your cage. Cage makes it sound like a caged animal. And you are not a caged animal. You are a cared for animal. Don't come outside. You can't come outside right now. Not going outside right now. Stay in. Stay inside. You want to come out? I want you to stay in because I got a lot of cleaning and stuff to do, baby. I'm glad she moved from back there because I can put her hide back where it goes now. Alright. Well, that's good. And that is for Rise. I recently put that pole up. That was actually something I was using for something else at one point, and I didn't need it anymore, and I just seen it ducked off in the back. I said, I'm going to try to see if any of the snakes like it, and she seems to like it. She's been climbing up on it and hanging off of it like a freaking tree boy, and though she's not, that's what she's been acting like. And yes, all right, so I'm going to move forward with this cleaning, and we're just going to see how it goes. Next, we are checking for Tobias. He is in his high right now, so makes it good if his poop is down here. And it is. Doesn't this just make the job easier? You feed them the same day, they all poop the same day. It's like, man, come on. How could you lose? How could you lose when you're doing it like that? You know? And the problem is right now I got this trash can so far from me. I only got it right in front of me, or I got a bag like I have here now. Alright, so with Tobias, in order for me to clean his tank all the way, I've got to take his lid off. To get this. Now mind you, he's in his lid right now because I built them snake hides. I built some of my ball python's high hides. And he climbed up to his high hide. You see him? They're like, how did he get up there? Well, he just crawls in from his tank and he goes right in through there. Had a problem one time, he pooped in there and I had to take it down and then I had to take it down and then clean inside and put it back. But he likes his high hide a lot, so I had to put it back. I couldn't let him pooping up there be the reason why I didn't put it back up, because he likes it up there. I feel when they're in their high highs, it's because they're trying to get away from the humidity. They want more air or something of that nature, so I don't want to get in the way of that.